What is up, everyone? I hope y'all been doing good and smoking good. And if y'all been smoking for a minute, you're probably noticing the same thing I am. And your tolerance is getting a little bit up there. Buzz not hitting, your session ain't doing what it used to do. So I got a couple of tips and tricks that might get it to lower without having to take a tea break. The first tip I'd have to give you guys is moderation. A lot of people prefer to smoke all day throughout the day, but you're not gonna get the most out of your material if you're trying to stay high 24/7. And the biggest thing to combat that is wake and bakes. I know every stoner likes to get up, roll a blunt, and get on with your morning schedule, but that's not going to be great for your tolerance because the first few hours of the day are actually going to make your tolerance go up a lot higher. So if you can, just try to cut out on the wake and bake, and that alone should actually help you get a lot higher. Tip number 2 would be to switch up your strains. So the same way you build up a tolerance to THC, you can build up a tolerance to the terpene profiles and the materials that you're consuming. So I would suggest that if you're looking for something that usually has a fruity punch to it, try to get something that's leaning more towards the peppery side. Another thing that I would really suggest trying is if you usually are a bud smoker, get some wax. If you usually take dabs, try some edibles. If you keep consuming the same sort of materials, you're gonna get the same outcome. So it's really best to switch up your smoke and step out of your daily sesh and see what's out there for you. Tip 3 is gonna be eating foods that will help aid the effects of your buzz. There's a lot of foods we don't even know that we eat almost every day that have terpenes in them that already will help increase the way we feel. And if we eat those with whatever we're consuming, they actually will have some added benefits to that. Some common ones are going to be mangoes, broccoli, teas, coffees, sweet potatoes, and chocolate. There's all different types of foods that will help boost our sessions, so if y'all want a list of those, let me know in the comments and we can make a video on that topic. Tip number 4 is going to be being active. So if you just got done hitting some reps, getting a nice workout or getting the blood flowing any other way, you're gonna notice your sessions are actually gonna feel a lot more intense and a little longer lasting. So basically the science behind that is your blood's gonna be carrying the cannabinoids through your body a little bit faster, meaning that a lot more are going through your brain at once. Being active in general, if you're constantly working out, getting a sweat on, you're always gonna be breaking down the fat in your body that's actually holding dormant THC cells, and this is going to make your tolerance go down a lot faster overall every day. So all of your sessions are usually going to be stronger than they would if you were just sitting around doing nothing. Be up, be active, don't be lazy. Tip number 5 is probably the most important tip. You need to eat and drink before you smoke. This actually causes more greenouts than the potency of whatever material you have. If you're stomach's empty, you can't drink anything while you're sitting there burning one, you're going to be really, really uncomfortable. And while you're putting yourself through an altered state of mind, being uncomfortable is not great for the body off rip. And if you need to eat, you don't need to be smoking. That's just going to make your body not feel right off rip. So eat, drink, get ready for the sesh. You need to prep. A little bit of prep is going to do a lot of justice, because when you're sitting there feeling real sick, about to throw up, you're going to be real embarrassed. And a lot of people won't say anything about that until they can't hold it in anymore. Definitely don't do that either. So if these help you out, help me out, drop your boy a like, a follow. I hope everyone has a great night. Do with these tips what you need to.